Welcome to Bluegrass Home and Garden TV. Bluegrass Home and Garden TV is brought to you by Jimmy Nash Homes, Comfort Heating and Air, Springhouse Gardens, Back Construction, Dinger's Hearth Patio and Grill, Buyer's Paradise Furniture, and by The Studio. Join us now for Bluegrass Home and Garden TV with Amber Kanoy.
Hey, we are down in Richmond at the studio with Ashley Upton talking about blending woods, because I think I'm not the only one, but I have a hard time not wanting to make everything be matchy-matchy. Yeah.
A lot of times, you know, people have issues with that. You just have to be a little bit more open to putting different colors together, different wood styles together also. And, you know, the use of a designer is where that comes in at the studio, might I add. So, for example, behind me, we have a chair here that has a faux crocodile leather to it, which it has some red accents. And then you take the wood piece back here that kind of brings out the cherry in the leather. It blends together. Your chair is a lighter finish wood. It works with your rug. It all blends with the accents back in the piece behind you, your screen, along with, you know, your lighting, and then your wood piece right here that's painted black. So you just kind of blend your textures, your finishes, all your different styles of woods, and you just kind of make it flow. We even have a, you know, a different wood finish on the floor. And as you can see, it all just goes together. It
does. And seeing it like this, I'm like, it makes sense. I like it, but it's still so hard for me, because if I had that chair and I was building a room around that chair, I would want all the wood to be that wood.
That same exact color wood.
And ultimately, it probably wouldn't look as nice and as polished as this would if I was trying to match it all up, because inevitably it's really hard if you're not buying the suit together to get them to match. They're slightly different shades, or they've got different grains going different ways, and it just becomes a headache. Well,
speaking of you know, bedroom suits, like you're, I think, talking about, a lot of people now buy a headboard, like a padded, upholstered headboard with some type of soft finish that you can lean back on in your bed, read a book, and you can do two nightstands on either side that, you know, either match. You could do a skirted table
or don't match.
That don't match.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know. This is a big deal. You know, you do two things on top of them, two pieces of artwork, two pieces of mirror, or two different lamps. It all just begins to flow together as long as you kind of have one color palette and one singular item that brings it all together, which in this instance is this chair.
Right.
Then you've created a room.
All right. Well, I know next time we're going to talk about blending textures and everything, trying to get us out of that comfort zone again. If people have questions for you, how can they do that?
You can call me at 859-200-0029. It's at the studio. My email is aupton25@yahoo.com.
All right.